Hey lovelies, it's Kate. Welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build. The Sims 4 Growing Together is finally out, and I'm here to build a wonderful suburban family home using the brand new pack. I'm of course building in San Sequoia, and I'm just so excited. I avoided most of the game changer early access content because I just wanted to surprise myself, just taking a look at all the amazing objects, and I'm just so blown away. Also, I quickly want to mention that my very first CC set is out. It's available on Patreon. It's in early access until March 29, and you can support me on Patreon and grab the CC set now. And just thank you so much for all of your support so far. You are just the best, and I just want to mention it. And also, I'm already working on the second one, which is going to be out very soon. So this pack has a heavy focus on family gameplay, and the typical style of all the builds in San Sequoia is kind of like a typical blue suburban. It's just so beautiful, it's really dreamy, like the perfect suburban town. But there are two types of build by objects, like two different styles. One is like really typical for the suburban style, and like pretty much all the objects I'm using here are part of this category. And then there are also like some hyper modern objects, like very modern windows, for example. But for my first build, I wanted to focus on the suburban style because I feel like this is a typical growing together family home. But a little teaser for the second build that I'm going to create using growing together, I'm going to focus on the modern style. And also I really wanted to hold myself back here. I was thinking about what I'm going to build, and I was really quickly once again steering into the direction of creating a gigantic mansion, which is fun, and the second build will be a bit bigger, but I really wanted to create a nice family home because this is the theme. So I just held myself back and I was like, no, you are not going to create a gigantic mansion. I mean, this is big and it is a mansion, but there are like so many bedrooms. It's just a really big, spacious family home. This is like not a celebrity mansion. This is what I'm trying to say. And I had some trouble to really fit the treehouse in here. And this is something that I had read about on Twitter as well. Like, it's gigantic. You could place it in the front yard, which I didn't do here. Like, I decided, as you will see, to place the monkey bars and swing set in the front yard. But you could simply move these two objects and build a treehouse in the front yard. I'm going to fence it off so it's kind of part of the backyard as well, and children could play there. Like, it's not your typical front yard, if that makes sense. But I was really quickly running out of space, and I know that a lot of simmers don't really enjoy gigantic builds, and when they are working on a house they feel like it's overwhelming to have a gigantic house or even a backyard. So I feel like the tree house is a little bit too big. I mean, I understand that it can be tiny probably, but I feel like it's a bit oversized. I mean, I could be wrong here, but this was kind of my first impression of the treehouse. But generally, I love the style, I love all the objects, and I found so many objects, the windows for example, that I wanted to be in the game since forever. Whenever I was working on a suburban type of house, this is exactly what I was trying to achieve. So I'm really happy with all the amazing build by objects. I wish we could have gotten a new kitchen, but I mean, there were like new kitchens in multiple packs, and I understand that this is not the focus here, but I was kind of hoping for a kitchen maybe. And here I'm working on the driveway. I'm using a base game debug object. It's the base game debug brick, as I like to call it. The OGs, which are watching here, like who have been around for a long time watching on this channel, know what I'm talking about. It's actually supposed to be a bag of flour, but yeah, I like to call it the base game debug brick. I have even made a complete tutorial about this object and how you can create some curved flower beds and stuff. It's on my channel in the tutorial playlist. And yeah, I just wanted to have a nice looking driveway. And the gurus wanted to create a wonderful suburban town. And you can see that they have even like lowered the ground a bit. So it's supposed to look like a driveway, like so you can connect a driveway to the street. And they said that they wanted to include this because it's perfect for a suburban vibe. And they know that builders love to create decorative garages and driveways. But like before the update and pack came out, they already made clear on Twitter that cars are not a part of the pack or update, which is true as we now know, but this is why they have included this little detail, and this is also why I felt inspired to include a driveway and garage here. The garage is like relatively small on the inside. I've just used it to place another bike in there and stuff, so it's like it doesn't have a realistic size, so to speak, but I totally wanted to include a beautiful garage. And here at this point I discovered that there is a new floor, and one thing I would have really wished for are like more wallpaper options. The wallpaper options which are a part of this pack look absolutely stunning, but I kind of hoped for some wallpaper variations which could be used for living rooms and stuff, like some nice colors and patterns. But I'm really happy in general with all the stuff which was included, and here at this point I'm just struggling to place the tree house, and I just gave up. As I said, if you want to include it here, you can just build it in their front yard. And yeah, I found this amazing debug object, which is like some type of trellis. I've placed it in the backyard, and I kind of love this. The backyard and the whole concept is like really open, so you can see this area, and I'm also going to add a gate to the fence so the Sims can enter the front yard, where I'm going to place the swing set and monkey bars, as I've said. And I kind of like the concept, and I had so much fun building this. Whenever a pack comes out, building is the best thing. I genuinely love to build, but it's like so amazing to use all the new objects, to check them out, to combine them. It's just the best thing ever. I'm always so excited whenever there's new content. Also, there was a base game update before the pack came out, like 2 days prior to the pack release, and also some new objects were added to the game. And these objects are mainly for infants because they were added as a new life stage, and of course you like don't need growing together for having infants in your game, so they also had to add some crucial objects like the changing table and stuff. And I feel like these also look very cute. Like not only the new objects from the pack are amazing, but also from the base game. At first I was like a bit confused. As I said, I like was avoiding everything as much as I could because I just wanted to be surprised and check everything out myself. But of course I spotted a couple of things on Twitter. It always happens, and I saw like so many cute objects, and when I was looking at the furniture, I felt like some stuff was missing, and then I realized that it's like a part of the base game, like some of the amazing objects, because I always filter by pack when I'm building, and then I included the base game, and I noticed like the crib and some really cute objects. Here I'm already furnishing, and this lamp is new. It's gigantic. I'm obsessed. I love it. I know that I'm going to use this ceiling lamp so many times, like in some mansions, because when you're building a really beautiful big mansion, you just need some bigger items. So like everything is so grand and spacious and big and over the top, and this lamp is just perfect. I was really surprised to see it in this pack. Like it's so over the top and amazing, and I have to say the team has improved the quality of the objects so much. Like when you compare the base game objects, like the first base game objects, with all the new objects which were added in base game updates and in the newer packs, there's like such a huge difference, and I just love all these amazing objects, especially the lamp, and I'm just obsessed. So beautiful. And I know I said that for this build I'm focusing more on the suburban objects, but I eventually used some of the more modern objects because I wanted to have like some windows in the back which are bigger. I just wanted to have this really beautiful sun-flooded dining area, so it's like a slight combination, but I mean, it is a suburban home. There are like some modern big windows in the back. I love the dining room so much. I wanted to have an open floor plan. I feel like this is especially good for family gameplay, so everyone is kind of like in one big room and area. And I had this little corner like right behind the window, behind the dining area, and I just used it to place some toys and some objects for the infants, so there's like enough space and the Sims could like hang out and watch their child. I've also added the chair in the corner and this like box which has some toys in it, like all this stuff. And I'm just so obsessed because usually I really like to use like some more neutral colored objects, and I feel like I've used like different wooden tones and a bit of color here and there, so it seems like a typical suburban interior, but like it has different colors and shades. And like this area here, for example, looks so warm and inviting, and I'm really happy with how this build turned out, and I'm generally so excited about the pack. Let me know if you enjoy the pack. Do you enjoy the update? Did you already play with the infants? How do you like it? I feel like other people who are really into the 100 baby challenge will have it will be a real struggle. I always thought it has to be so difficult to do the challenge, but now it has to be almost impossible, because now you also have to change them and do all these things. I feel like it's going to be really difficult, and I know it's like so popular, but I mean, sometimes it's fun when something is more challenging. Also, the 100 baby challenge has been around for the longest time. So many people did it, and I feel like it will be fun that there will be like a improved new version. I feel like a lot of people will probably enjoy watching and doing the challenge, and I mean, it's like not my cup of tea. I'm building and all that, but I feel like the idea of a challenge like this is like really interesting. And yeah, I've also included a bathroom, and I've decided to include a changing table there. So I'm going to include a infant / toddler room at the top, like on the level above, but I also wanted to include a changing table and everything in the bathroom on this level, so when the Sims are like in the living room, in the kitchen, like just in this area of the house, I also wanted there to be a changing table to be available. There is a bin for diapers which can be placed right next to the changing table. I've also included some objects from the bathroom clutter kit in there, just so it looks like a proper nice bathroom. And I'm really obsessed with the floor and wallpaper, which is like perfect for kitchens and bathrooms. So this is also a part of the new pack. And this is the cute little room for the infant / toddler. Apparently, according to the description of this object, you can upgrade this bed so it can also be used for a toddler. And there are these empty frames which can be used for photos your Sims can take, I guess. And I've placed them in different areas of the house, and they are empty, of course. So when you download this build from the gallery and use it, you can just use these frames and fill them with your own Sims family photos. So I just left them like this. Of course, I could have created photos and stuff, but this like doesn't make sense because you want to fill them with your own photos that you've taken. And yeah, so I just placed all these empty frames in different areas of the house. I think it's really cute, so you can like place photos and like you have all your precious memories there and you can view them. This is like such a nice little detail. This is one of the kids' rooms. There are many kids' rooms. I also wanted to include a TV. So there will probably live so many Sims in this house. There are enough TVs. I've also placed computers in different bedrooms / kids' rooms. So there's anything your Sim family might need. And I had a hard time to match everything. Like for this room, I really love the new furniture, but I was a bit confused. I also really love this beautiful rug, and I just wanted to have a cute purple room. And there's a new bookshelf which can be placed in a corner. It's just perfect and so beautiful, and I just love this bookshelf so much because I feel like sometimes a bookshelf takes up so much space, and I know we like have this option where you just place a book somewhere or multiple books, but I also love that there's like a more compact version. You can here see it, or you saw it, like a really small one which can be placed in the corner. Like, it's not small but really slim, and I feel like it's going to like be perfect for some smaller rooms, and you can just place it in the corner. This is another kid's room. I just placed 2 beds in there. Maybe it's for twins, and I chose different colors for different rooms, like purple and blue and yellow and pink and all that. This is the parents' bedroom. I've placed a crib right next to the bed, and also some empty frames, which once again you can fill so your Sims can make many memories. And this is it. This video is coming to an end. You can here see lots of screenshots. I hope you've enjoyed this. You can grab the tray files from my Patreon. The build is also available in the gallery. My ID is KateEmerald, and you can also grab the brand new Modern Metallic CC set that I've created from my Patreon. It's in early access until March 29, and a second CC set is going to drop very soon. Thank you so much for your support. And speaking of Patreon, it's time to thank my wonderful Emerald Patreons and Emerald YouTube members. A big thank you to Mehmet Ali Baris Khan, Andrew Hill, Asia, Bailey Blades, Destiny Wilkins, Elizabeth, Ina Richter, Jay, J. Dia, Karen Hames, Labless, Mango Mango, Mr. Josh, Panic at the 21 Imagine Chemical Army, Papa Wolfie, Phoenix Whitman, Sarah Williams, Shannon McClam, Simbella Goss, Stephanie Mead, Stephen, and Tarika Cox. Thank you so much for your gigantic support. I love you all so much. A big thank you to all my other patrons and YouTube members. And of course, a big thank you to anyone who's here watching my videos. And I can't wait to show you the second build that I'm going to create using The Sims 4 Growing Together. I hope you're ready. I love you all so much. I hope I see you in the next video. Bye bye.